In the Arthur Shawcross case, there are a lot of characteristics that was consistent with Shawcross becoming a serial killer. I would like to point out the fact that in the McDonald triad, he had all of those similar characteristics, starting with the fact that he had bedwetting that persisted well into his mid-teens, as well as the thought that he had sexual gratification from fire setting, and he took pleasure in smashing small squirrels with mallets. This could have been concluded in the mental health evaluation that was given to Arthur Shawcross at the age of 8. In this evaluation, it was also concluded that he internalized a fair amount of hostility towards his mother, and Arthur Shawcross had the inability to develop moral standards. And the hostility from his mother was due to the fact that there was a lot of emotional abuse in the household, and he recalls the relationship between his mother and father as one of domination, control, and emotional abuse. And the fact that in this household it was the mother being abusive to the father, that would lead to Arthur Shawcross having personality or identity issues present. One police officer will also recall that his reoffending could have been prevented if he was never released on the manslaughter charge. And the manslaughter charge in question is referred to the 25-year sentence that was given to Arthur Shawcross, but he only served 14 and a half years and was granted parole. And the fact that he was given parole for a severe charge that should have been given to low-level offenders is not okay. Another senior parole officer mentioned Shawcross as being the most dangerous individual to have been released in the community in many years, and another officer would believe that Shawcross' poor impulse control would lead him to reoffend. Teachers in his school environment would describe Arthur as being a troubled youth who will also roam from class to class and daydream in empty classrooms. One school nurse reported Arthur bringing an iron bar to school, and he would swing at children with it. And I feel like the fact that he targeted kids was because of how his father felt about children, and he recalls his father saying that children was unbeneath him and unworthy of conversation. The teachers at this school also recalled Arthur being a socially isolated individual, and the fact that they were already seeing the signs of how he was very like antisocial and didn't have a lot of like social skills, they could have stepped in and paid more attention to like his home life and what was going on in his home life, because a lot of times like these risk factors start at home. So the fact that they weren't paying attention to this could have prevented, if they were paying attention to this, it would have prevented him from engaging in further criminality, because there could have been some type of therapeutic reforms given to him or some type of counseling that could have been given to Shawcross to prevent him from engaging in criminality.